Alright, good morning. We're going to do a video here on this 2017 Jayco J-Flight. The model of this is a 284 BHSW. This camper does have rear bunks. It's got a lot of nice options we'll kind of walk through and show you. Sold with a clear Wisconsin title. Does have hail damage on it, however. It is only cosmetic, but I'll try to point that out to you as well. I'll do a walkthrough. We'll test some of the features. I'll point out any blems as we walk around. We'll kind of take it step by step here. Be a long, boring video for you. That being said, we'll start right here in the front. Diamond plate shield on the bottom quarter. It is sold with two 20-pound propane tanks. One of them is full for sure. I'm not sure of the level on the other one. Does have a spot for a 12-volt battery if you're going to do any boondocking. However, this trailer doesn't require a battery. It's got hail damage on the front here. The sun has to be hitting it right to see it, but it's definitely there. When it's hitting it just right, you can see it pretty substantially. As we walk around here to the side, front pass-through storage. See, it's a large storage all the way through. Large power awning on it. I'd say roughly a 16-footer. I'll walk around the outside first, then we'll head to the inside. This is for your potable water. That's where you'd put water if you are not going to be hooked up to a hose at your destination. Furnace is here, so you'll have hot air blowing out there now. You can probably hear it because we got the furnace on. Get down and show you the tires here. They don't show any signs of dry rot and they have good tread on them. It does have an outside kitchen, however the previous owners didn't use it as a kitchen, they used it for storage. That being said, the grill is not hooked up. If you're going to use the little grill there, you would have to get just the connector hose that hooks to the propane port there. And it does not have a little mini fridge, which if you do get one, it would plug in right to the receptacle there. I'm not sure if I have the water on, but yep, looks like we do. And you can see it's kind of pink because it was winterized previously. Just kind of walking around. Stabilizer jacks on all four corners. Does have a nice oversized hot water heater. Looks to be a 10-gallon. 30 amp electrical service. Privacy glass on the windows. This side also has hail going down it. Again, it's tough to see unless you got the sun hitting it right, but it's definitely there in a lot of it. I don't know if the back has it or not. I don't think so. Cable input there. Spot for an outside shower. City water connection for where your hose would hook up. And then your dump station is below there with your black and gray water release valves. You can see the slide out wiper seals are in very good shape. I'm going to pause the video while I set up a ladder so I can go on the roof and show you that. Alright, up on our roof here. The roof is in excellent condition. I would say above average for the year of the trailer. Very solid. Slide out roof looks really good as well. I don't see any patches or anything. Top of the awning here. Alright, I'm going to pause the video while I climb back down. Alright, walking back to the inside here. Overall, just a real solid trailer. No signs of soft spots or leaks. And a great price, thousands below book value because of the hail on it. Try to give you a I'll walk around here first and then we'll get more in depth. Rear bunks here. Does have lights above. Let's see it right there. Nice big bathroom in here. Does not have mattresses. However, I found that the memory foam mattresses can be cut to size, and they're a nice cost-effective way to put mattresses in here. Looks like it would fit a queen mattress in here, wardrobe storage on each side. And a spot for a TV on the wall, and then a place to plug the TV in right up above. Dinette here folds down into a bed. The sofa also folds down into a bed. So they actually consider this a 10 sleeper. I really like the layout. It actually has the TV right across instead of an on an angle. So you're not going to get a sore neck from always having to look to the side like so many other campers are. And then a bunch of storage all the way around. Looks like you could fit a fairly large TV there, possibly even as big as a 50-inch. You'd have to measure it to get an exact number, but it's a big space. Radio here. Turn that down. Getting lots of storage. Refrigerator is a two-way, so it works off of electricity or propane. Nice and cold. I don't know if I have a lighter on me for the stove. I'm going to pause the video and check. Alright, no, I don't have a lighter, but I see it's got a built-in sparker. So we'll just turn these to the on position, hit the sparker, and light right up. Oven right below. Alright, we'll show you some of the plumbing features here and how to use it. So we go over here to the tank levels. Freshwater here, it does show I'm on empty, but there's probably enough in the tank just to show you. So I've got to turn the water pump on because I'm not hooked to a hose. So we should be all good. And you hear that motor running. And then when I turn off the pump, the motor stops running. And that's what we want to hear. That tells us there's no leaks in the system. If the pump would remain running, then we got a leak somewhere or a problem with the pump. Looks like there's two keys for the trailer, probably a main door and a storage door key. Hot water on this side. Check the plumbing in the bathroom here. This is a GFI outlet, so if you ever have a problem with your outlets not working, just come back here and you'll likely have to reset it. Cold water and hot water. You can see a little pink in there because it was winterized. And then the toilet is a foot flush. Just hold it down and flush it. I'd show you the shower, but I can't do that with one hand. But it works just perfectly. Your power center is down here. This is where all your breakers and fuses are located. You'll have fuses on the right side, breakers on the left side. Furnace on the back wall here. So there's a dial on the bottom to turn it to your desired temperature. And then if you want to shut it off, you can either turn the temperature all the way down or just flip the switch all the way to the right. However, when you turn them back on, they are a little tough. You gotta push fairly firmly to get them to go. Now you'll notice I turned the AC off, but we still hear it blowing. It'll take about a minute or so before the blower stops working, so I can blow all the fumes out of the system. Air conditioner is located on the top here, so we turn it to cool function. And on here there's fan or cool. So just cycle it until you get to cool if that's what you're looking for. And it's actually ducted. So you're not going to feel it coming out here. This is the intake. But you will feel it coming out of the ductwork, which sends it all the way to the back. And then all the way into the, if you want it in the bathroom. And then all the way through the living room. and into the bedroom as well. And if any of these rooms get too cool, you can just close those ducts by pushing on them. Push on them and it closes, or press on them to open. That's blowing nice and cold. We'll turn that back to the off position. This here is for a crank up our mast antenna. Sorry, not crank up, but a rooftop antenna. Slide out comes all the way in. I'll show you that here in a minute. I'm just going to turn off the lights if we're done in the bathroom. These lights just have little push buttons on them to turn them off. In this cabinet here, look at all this place for hanging coats and boots. I love this little storage area here. Flips up for more storage. A lot of storage in this layout. All your owner's manuals and appliance manuals are right there. So to operate the slide out, we just make sure everything is clear. We want to not have anything get in the way. We come over here to the slide out button and just hold it in. You'll see it lift up out of that track. I'm going to bring it all the way in for you so you can see what it looks like in a complete closed position. So here's one thing I want to show you that's really awesome about this camper. The slide out's completely closed. Try to give you a little walk around, but you can still get to everything. So you can get to the refrigerator, get to the bathroom. Just an awesome feature. Great layout. Okay, and then we'll come back out here. Anytime before extending the slide out, make sure you've done a walk around. Watch out for electrical pedestals or tree branches or anything. And then we hit out. And also, before you would want to bring the slide out in, if you're in a wooded area, you want to do a visual inspection on top of the slide out to make sure there's no trees, tree branches or leaves, or really anything at all up top of there that could be an obstruction when it comes in. In just a minute, this will kind of fall back into its pocket. So you see how it sits in a pocket there? That gives it a flush floor, so you don't have a step to go into the slide out. And it's all sealed up against the wall. That is how you want it slide out to work. And I think that is it.